Hello. From Alameda, California. Still really smoky out. According to my little weather map on my phone, the air is listed as unhealthy. My little hummingbird feeder has gotten to be pretty popular. The little guys are probably, yeah, this is probably related to the fire. I've never seen this many hummingbirds through here. I haven't really checked in lately about the trees. Everything has been more about our whacked out weather. But everything is doing pretty good here. Actually, things are going real well as far as my trees are concerned. But I do have a drainage issue. This is the Bonsai Balcony. The second part of that I need to address. This, you can see the water in there. I don't mind it when the plant's above, water the plants below. And no, I don't think a shallow little tray or dish would stop the amount of water we're talking about. I can walk the dog an hour or two from now, walk down below, 3 floors down, look up and still see that dripping, kind of like the consistency that you see air conditioners drip, but see, it's not falling on the ground, it's falling on the people below me who, FYI, are a couple of college kids and don't really seem to care, but I do. I can't infringe on their space, so I'm gonna have to make some sort of adjustments, and I'll be doing that in the next couple of days. One thing I've thought about doing is just trying to change my luck. For instance, if I take that tree and temporarily bring it in the house, bring that tree in the house, bring the cork oak also in the house. In other words, clear the shelf for a little while, giving me room to slide, yes I said slide, Tubby there a little closer to the center. That's my boundary. I would move it dead center and have the biggest trees in the house be dead center, but right now I'm really feeding a bunch of little birds that really probably need me to continue to do that, so I'm not going to mess with it. I would move it that close, and yeah, if it were dead center, it would interfere with the bird feeder. Hope I'm not making this sense. So I'm thinking about just moving it there and then moving it a little further out. Maybe I'll move the bird feeder. Maybe I'll move the bird feeder over and then move the big cypress planter in the center. Add one more board for just it, and bring the jack out to that new board and strap them all together from the underside. In other words, maybe I should just bring that planter to here and farther in a little. That would allow me more of a chance to take care of the drainage, because right now the drainage that is an issue is that if it goes down to the bottom of the pot and just goes over the side. And again, nobody's complaining, but the idea is to be able to have a balcony and to be able to have some bonsai trees, and to also not mess with other people. Loving the hummingbirds. I hope there's more I can do for them. Maybe I could put out some dishes of water or something. Also, I heard if you have any dog dishes or any dishes that are outside, you should empty them and refill them, because right now they could have ash in them, and ash and water makes, from these fires, the ash plus water makes a compound that is unhealthy to animals. So any outside water that you have that you think would be helping those guys, that's covered, so I wouldn't worry about it. Um, you should maybe change it. Don't get rid of it if you can't change it, but if you can, change it. Well, those trees are looking really good. They haven't slowed down. The one on the right is the one that had the shipping mishap. It started budding out right after that. It basically, the shipping mishap defoliated it, and it did what they do after they're defoliated. It started budding like crazy, and it hadn't really stopped that. The one on the far left, the leaves on it are browning more. Whenever I transplanted it, I didn't mess with the roots on any of them. They were the root ball that probably got pushed the most against the side of the pot. So I am concerned. It is still budding out profusely, but I'm noticing it's the one that's got the most browning of the leaves. So I missed them. Also, the thought about bringing the pot over is partly for that reason too. I would be able to get over to that side in between where the left tree is in the wall. It's hard for me to get in there and see what's going on. It's not a lot of room to work. Also, without getting into Precious here, my Chinese wisteria. So I'm thinking that if I have to do maintenance to this guy, it would probably be best done right there where the oak sits, and then I would put the oak in that, basically in the spot to the left of it, and then the redwood would go left, and then the oak over here would go left of all of that too. So basically all of the long daylight stuff, the two oaks, would go to the left of the cypress tree, and the cypress tree would be closer to the center. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I got to do some more wiring on this oak. I've been seeing some lately that are just absolutely beautiful, that are in line with what I'm thinking. You just see that sky in the background. If it were not for the California fires, that would be blue sky. That's how much of this there is. Can you see the shadows on the wall? That they're orange on that gray wall. I mean, if those were clouds, I wouldn't be having that much shadow. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on with us. Our trees are happy. The hummingbirds seem to be plentiful. I'm really cool. I think it's cool that I keep getting this capture of these guys coptering in and getting some hummingbird food. That's some syrup and water mixture I pick up. I used to just give them sugar water, but that's some syrup mixture I got at the hardware store that's made for them. So hopefully it's better for them and gives them more energy and stuff. Go little guys. Stay safe out there. And thanks for watching.